Hey you folks, it's Fatherland Gaming here. So we're back with the fourth episode of this second season of Muscovy Europa Universalis 4 campaign. So we left off last time. We just finished the war here with the Livonian Order and starting to just recuperate our manpower. Now, if you were with us last time, you will remember that I done this big sum of maths and of the manpower regain yearly, and then how many I would have in 2 years. And well, in between the recordings I was having a look around to see if I missed anything in the last episode, and I hovered over my manpower tab and it told me. I found out it told me how much I get for a yearly regain base value. I done all that maths in my head for nothing. I'm quite disappointed in myself that I missed that when I was hovering over for so long. So what I found is that this reinforced speed only applies to the reinforcing of the men back into the army. What I'm safer going for is the land maintenance modifier, land maintenance modifier. Yeah, and it gets us more money. We don't really need it. Well, money's always good to have, but we don't really need it in the kind of sense that our army isn't really costing us that overly much anyway. 3.78 minus 10% is maybe 3.7 off that, 0.37, so we'll be down to about 3.6 or 3.4, sorry, 3.3, 3.4. Get us a few more ducats per month maybe. So we'll not take that next month, once this month ticks, as we'll get the last couple of men back into the army. Let's speed this back up. Didn't realise I was playing one speed. Maybe I was in the last episode. I didn't realise. So what I am going to do in this series is that I'm just going to follow the same kind of target that I set for myself the last time that we played, or in the first couple of episodes that we done of this campaign, is really to take out Novgorod and really expand west instead of expanding east. Fair enough, Kazan and the Golden Horde and Crimea all need to be attacked because they're some valuable provinces. As look at Kazan, have a 9 base tax and a 7, and they've also a couple of good ones over this way. Novgorod, I think they have a couple of good ones, like that 6 tax base up there, 2 6s. It's too good to have uncivilized nations like Novgorod and Kazan to keep, and as that I'm joking, but they are more valuable to us than them keeping them themselves. Isn't that the reason for most wars, that we need them more than they do? So so it's gonna play on here and continue the war. So our manpower is officially starting to recuperate, and we're gonna change over now. Holstein are looking military access, go on ahead, son. We're gonna go to diplomacy. Our country 6 diplomatic reputation, and we've all 4 of our diplomatic relations. They never learn. They really never learn. So we're back after that short break there. Sorry about that. Probably heard my dad shouting in the background, looking to know what I was looking for my dinner. So one thing I have noticed is that our truce with Novgorod is over, but we won't be going to war just yet. We'll hopefully wait for, well, need to wait a couple of years, like, wouldn't we? Need to try and get this second technology, or the next technology of military. Get our land morale, military tactics, and the armory. That's what I'm looking there. The armory there, brings down the cost, brings down the regiment or the time taken, and increases our manpower. That's what we need. So no one around us is at level 4 yet. I'm just going to check quickly how much money. How many armies do Novgorod have? 13,000 are prepared this time. I'll just check that again. Novgorod N go, and the force limit of 10, so they're paying extra money to keep them extra troops. We do have the money. We could just pay mercenaries to come in and fight them, get rid of the mercenaries after, but we're going to go to country. We're going to go to that. We're going to come straight down to Novgorod. Where is there? So you've minus 54 prestige. People have heard about Novgorod. Brilliant. So that actually brings down the morale of armies and adds mercenary cost. That's brilliant. Treasury, very small, and their max manpower is 13,000. What was their manpower? I think their manpower was 6,000. We defeat them decisively in one battle. We could win the war. They defeat us decisively in one battle. They could win the war. So we're going to wait to next year. We're going to wait to next year before we attack them. Yugoslavia have nearly maxed out. It's going to take a while longer for these ones here to max out as well. So we still have claims on all the provinces up there. Could just do it that way by checking that. Yep, so we've claims on all of them here. We'll be declaring war on Tver straight after Novgorod and Ryazan, just to take them out. They're getting a bit too full of themselves at the minute whenever they're starting to put claims on all my provinces around them. Ryazan haven't been that bad, just put them in one, but Tver have put it in 1, 2, 3 provinces. Don't like it at all. So at least Kazan aren't actually fighting anyone at the minute. So we're going to go back into the ledger here. You'll see me spend a lot of time in the ledger during this let's play. That's just because I think it's a very valuable thing to keep looking at, to check. And so we're going to go down to Muscovy. Where are we? There we are. So right, so mercenary cost is down by 13%, we need 14%, and our morale of armies is up by near 8-9%. Do we have the largest treasury? No, Castile are just beating us. So we have quite a bit of inflation now that we're going to have to try and reduce. So there's the inflation reduced down to just 2%. Right. One thing I never understood in this kind of situation here is the patriarch authority. So we're going to look at that now. Go into the religion here, and we have no patriotic authority. Right, so if we have full patriotic authority, reduces our tax modifier. So our manpower modifier goes up, tax modifier comes down, and local revolt risk goes down, missionary strength goes up. So we're going to look to gain a bit of it, but we're not looking to gain it all. So we're going to gain that much, where that we are Losing a bit of tax, but bad decision, I think. Oh well. So our troops, the army maintenance fell straight down to 3.23. Our manpower starting to recover as well. When are these all going to be finished? 6th of December, 4 years time. 9th of December, 4 years time, and 12th of May, 4 years time. I don't know why they're taking so long. So where's this military tech at now? Next month. Yeah, next month we should have it. So that's not too bad. Neighbour bonus. Who else has it around us? Sweden have it. Just Sweden. Yeah, just Sweden around us. So we're going to take that, and that's going to let us build armories. But we need the military power to do that. So not much to do now, so we're going to put up to speed 3 here. So we have another 72 days to wait for our bark to finish. That can patrol the seas and get us a bit more trade power. But Novgorod army is looking at 14,000 at the minute, I think. Jump in here. Country, military army. There we go. Novgorod, 14,000 troops, 6,000 manpower. So we can build our first. So we did just lose our general, the one that we needed for the war. So we're going to build it in Moscow, obviously, because that's where we're going to get most of our troops. And we're going to start to save up for another general, as the general we have is quite shocking. So I'm going to see what kind of general the Novgorodians have. So I'm going to go down to Novgorod here, down to N. So it looks as if Novgorod don't actually have a general. It's good. So we'll just build a couple of mercenaries here. I'm going to take, I have 12 units there. I have 14 altogether. If we take another 12, won't be too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have a full new army there. Took quite a bit of our army, or quite a bit of our treasury there, and we're starting to lose money. The quicker we get this over with, the quicker we get to gain a bit more money from all the Novgorodian territories. So we're gonna push up into Onlyets. They're moving their army right back up to the north. Let's see. they just decide to okay, so I think that's perfect timing to no, it's not perfect time to declare war because we just need to bring you back from Yugoslavia. Yep. Send you to Perm. Take it you can't start annexing when you're at war. So we're gonna start to bring back this man here. Permanent can wait for another couple of years just to finish this war. There he is, he's back. Declare war. Take Neva. Call all in allies. Nope. Okay, so once we get to there, we're going to come back this way. Fifth of June, 13th of June, 18th of June. They now have a general, and I need to check who he is or if he's any good. Or 3, 2, 1. We have a 2-1. So at the end of this month we do need to get a new general. And we are going to catch him here. Before we do, a 2-2-2. I want to swap use and then spend the extra money. A 1-1-3. Okay. 29th of June, 29th and 26th. All 24,000 of our men in there, and that is Novgorod's army decimated. So we're gonna take the 9,000 and follow them up. We'll take the 12,000 now and send it that kind of way there. Mop up a few armies before we go into the next battle, or before we start sieging. Sorry. So we have still got 12,000, 13,000 facing us, but hopefully if we take out this 5,000 up here, so we now have only 4,000 facing us, the whole army there. Let's split the army in half, and 4 will stay there, and 4 will move to there, and we'll start sieging. So they're going to Novgorod, so we'll split in half. Okay, that's the way it'll work. We'll start to build a few more. Oh, so we do have our bark. Do they have any ships at all? No ships. But let's park it out like that. I was certain that they had some kind of ships, but they don't. So we're gonna see if we can select this army, split it in half, obviously take that out, select this unit here and send it north to Kola, to siege Kola. I'm obviously going to split this army in half and take this one here and send it to Carapeto or Narva. 12,000. We'll move these armies that way, finish that off. Okay, so we'll send this army to Novgorod, and then turn it around and go back to Neva. We have just destroyed all the armies of Novgorod. 100% of the battles won. We can't annex during war, I know that much. I'll go that way. I'll go. I'm going to send you that way actually. We start sieging Novgorod. 8th of February, 9th of February. th, 26th. We're going to catch them there. I'm going to go to Neva and start to finish up the war here. Didn't take that long this time. So we now have 2 fleets out in the open sea. Second siege finished there. I want to send you, no, we're going to send you to Novgorod as well. So we now have quite a bit of and one more. We've got a few armies starting to build up now. Next siege probably to finish will be in Kexholm. I have to see what Novgorod is willing to give. Not looking at any of that. So if we take them down to against the inflation there. Send you to Kexholm. They outsmarted me here and finish Karelia first. The army the war going very well now. Surprised that the Holy Roman Empire, or Holy Roman Empire hasn't actually enacted any of its reforms yet, which has surprised me a bit. I would expect them to be well through a couple of them by now. So there's a couple of sieges done now. We're just going to pull these troops back into Muscovite land. Quite a bit of unrest now. Yes. Who are at war with? So not long now until the war's finished. So we maybe could finish the war here, or finish the whole saga now. So I'll end this episode when this war is finished, and just like that it finishes. So that's all we can take. No. Okay, so we'll take the whole of the north here, a few ducats, and send that demand. And there we go. That's looking more like Muscovy now, isn't it? Oh yes, yes, that looks well. So we're going to. This army consists entirely of. Well, bye bye. So, thanks for watching, folks. Do check out the links in the description for more playlists and stuff, and I'll see you all next time, folks. See you later.